Happy Thanksgiving from Washington, D.C., a national holiday in the United States. No games across the National Hockey League, just plenty of opportunities to celebrate with family and friends and give thanks. As for the Calgary Flames, though, they continue their road trip, so they celebrate together with a little skate inside at Capital One Arena as they get set for Friday's tilt in the nation's capital. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Washington, D.C., just outside the World War II Memorial and the Washington Monument as we get you set for game day between the Washington Capitals and the Calgary Flames. First of two meetings between these two teams this season. And finally, for the Calgary Flames, the tail end of this season-long six-game road trip, back-to-back games to finish things off. In terms of the matchup here tonight, it is a first of two meetings between the Caps and Flames. For the Caps part, they've gone through their struggles here throughout the month of November. Just 3 wins in their 11 games so far this month, but are coming off an overtime victory over the Philadelphia Flyers on Wednesday night. So a little bit of momentum on their part as they get set for a Calgary Flames team that is, as we mentioned, at the tail end of this long road trip and coming off a shootout loss at the hands of the Pittsburgh Penguins. But so far on this trip, they've had 5 of a possible 8 points, and understand just how important the final 2 games of this road trip are, turning it from a good trip to a great one and making sure they continue to drive that momentum they've gained so far.
We've put ourselves in a good spot to be able to have a successful trip. Getting a point last night when we didn't play very well in the first at all it's a big point, and credit to Vladdy and how well he played, and he kept us in there. Could have been easily 3-4, 5-0.
No, we got a little bit of momentum from Philly, and too bad we had not a great first period, but now we keep going, and two big games back to back, early ones, 2 good teams.
A look now at who to watch, and for the Flames, they'll go from one Russian star to another on this road trip, this one being Alex Ovechkin, one of the greatest goal-scoring forwards in National Hockey League history. Ovechkin has 5 points in his last 3 games, including his 10th goal of the year on Wednesday night. Ovechkin is also just outside the top 10 in shots, as he so often is, with 82 on the season, something the Flames will have to be aware of. And a Russian in charge of maybe slowing his fellow countrymen down, Nikita Zadorov, the defenseman, logged some big minutes on Wednesday night, less than 26 minutes, had a team-high 8 block shots. Zadorov has 4 goals on the season to go along with his team-leading plus 10 in the plus-minus category. Obviously, the D will be relied upon heavily, as we know the offense and just what they can produce on the opposition side, that being the Washington Capitals. An afternoon tilt between these two teams, so obviously no morning skate for the Calgary Flames. Will await any lineup changes and goaltending decisions until then. But it is the Flames and Capitals, 2 p.m. here, local time start, which means noon back in Calgary.